I spent time at quite a few EM sites around the complex, not Oak Ridge, and that's really one of the reasons I wanted to come here and learn about this site and work with this team because it's so amazing.
OREM's new deputy manager has worked at sites across the country.
I see how cleanup has happened in Washington State, Idaho, South Carolina. I won't name every site, but there's a lot of them out there in the complex. They all do it a little bit differently, but there's really something magical about Oak Ridge.
What he saw here was enough to make him and his entire family want to call it home.
One of my daughters is here. My son is on the West Coast, but moving to the East Coast, so he's going to join us here as well because he likes this area as well. And my other daughter is in Virginia, and when her husband is done with the Marines, she's going to move to this area. So I'm going to have my family right here with me, which is amazing.
It wasn't just the area that drew them here. It was also the people doing the work.
I mean, good work gets done here. But more than that, there's the amazing, amazing relationships with the regulators, with the community, with the public and stakeholders. And that sort of alignment really leads to success you don't necessarily see at all of our sites around the complex. I want to help enable that sort of work to continue and more of it, as opposed to trying to come in and say we need to be doing things differently or trying to make it like a different site or even Washington, D.C.
He's optimistic about this next chapter.
There's a lot left to be done, and it's kind of like a book that's not yet completely written yet. I mean, there's been a lot of success here. There's a good model for making more success, but there's a lot of room for how we can achieve that success together, and it's fun being part of that story.